Hey everyone, and welcome back to Cool Kids! Yee! Let's complete our 30-day subscriber challenge together! Wuggle goal, 1,000 subscribers! Now, ready? Let's jump back into our story!
Once upon a time, in a bright and sunny little town, there lived a boy named Timmy. Timmy was a wonderful boy, but he had one big problem. Whenever he faced something new or a little bit tricky, he would always say the same thing, "I can't." One bright morning, the birds were chirping as Timmy sat down to tie his shoelaces. He tried once, then twice, but the laces just turned into a messy knot. With a big sigh, Timmy slumped down and said, "I can't do it." He felt a little smaller and a little sadder every time he said those words. Later that day at school, his friends were all playing hopscotch in the sunny playground. "Come on, Timmy! Jump with us!" his friend cheered, bouncing from square to square. Timmy shook his head, saying, "No, I can't. I'll fall," then walk away. He watched his friends laugh and play, wishing he could join in. "Art class time!" Miss Clara asked everyone to draw a happy cat, but Timmy protested. "I can't draw," he whispered to himself. "Mine looks terrible," he said, crumpling the paper into a tight ball. He felt like he was getting smaller and smaller from inside with every "I can't." Timmy went to Grandma's cozy house, which smelled like cookies. She noticed he seemed down. "What's the matter, my dear?" she asked, giving him a warm hug. Timmy told her all about the shoelaces, the hopscotch, and the crumpled-up drawing. "Timmy," Grandma said with a smile, "I've got something special for you." It glowed with a soft, warm light. "This," she said, placing it in his hand, "is a Pebble. It's magical. Whenever you think you can't do something, just hold it tight and say, 'I'll try.' It only asks for one small try." Timmy looked at the pebble, not quite convinced, but he put it safely in his pocket. The next morning, Timmy looked down at his untied shoelaces. He was about to give up, but then he remembered the pebble. He slipped his hand into his pocket and gripped it tight. "Okay," he whispered, "I'll try." He took a deep breath and looped one lace over the other, just like he'd seen his dad do. It wasn't perfect, but it worked. His eyes lit up with a sparkle he hadn't felt all day. Feeling a little braver, he went to school and saw his friends playing hopscotch again. He held the pebble and took a small hop. He missed the first square and wobbled a bit, but then he started to laugh. "That wasn't so bad," he exclaimed. His friends cheered for him, and soon he was hopping and laughing right along with them. Later, in art class, Miss Clara announced a surprise. A school drawing contest! Everyone was excited, but Timmy felt a familiar fear creep in. His hands started to shake. He almost said, "I can't." But then his fingers brushed against the smooth, warm pebble in his pocket. He took a deep breath. "I'll just try," he whispered. He started with one small circle for a head, then another for the body. He added pointy ears and long whiskers. Slowly but surely, a cute, smiling cat appeared on his paper. It wasn't the most perfect drawing in the world, but it was his, and he had tried his very best. When he held it up, his classmates clapped, and Miss Clara gave him a proud smile. After school, Grandma was waiting for him. Timmy ran up and gave her the biggest hug. "Grandma, the pebble worked." "It's magic!" he shouted with joy. Grandma laughed, a warm and happy sound. "Oh, Timmy," she said, hugging him back. "The pebble didn't do the work. You did. The real magic isn't in the stone. It's inside you. Confidence is like a little seed. It grows a little bit bigger every single time you try." Timmy looked down at the pebble, then back at his own hands. He smiled the biggest, proudest smile ever. From that day on, Timmy learned that every I go in could be turned into an I'll try. And that, my dear friends, is how he discovered his own amazing strength, one small try at a time. Thanks for listening. Good night.
Subscribe, like the video, share with your friends.